What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn states that Deontay Wilder will knock out Tyson Fury in their rematch. He also says the reason for that is because Deontay Wilder was not as reckless in the first fight. He said that because he wasn't as reckless, he didn't take many chances, and because of that, that's what made Tyson Fury box to an easy victory, except the 2 rounds he was knocked down. What I think about what Eddie Hearn says, I wouldn't agree. Let me counterpunch Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says that he wasn't as reckless as the first fight. He was very reckless. That's all he did was throw wild shots. What do you call that? Being reckless. In fact, what Eddie Hearn said is, Deontay Wilder is dangerous when he's wild, but at the same time, that's when he's most open to be hurt himself. If you noticed, when he did hurt Tyson Fury and he got those 2 knockdowns, Tyson Fury was always able to counter in between those wild swings. Why? Because they were so wide and they were so wild. Okay? That's the reason. Simple as that. So, I think even in the 12th round revealed that Deontay Wilder, as wild as he was swinging after he got that knockdown, he got that knockdown and he also got hurt and buckled with a left hook from Tyson Fury. So that lets you know that, yeah, his strength is also his weakness. I keep telling people, he possesses huge strength, but when he opens up, he can get caught with something that will hurt him. It's just what happened with all these fighters that he's fought. They weren't smart enough to fight and punch in between those wild swings, those windmills. You know what I mean? And Tyson Fury actually fought him back. Tyson Fury probably could have scored a knockdown because of the way Deontay Wilder buckled. Instead of that, he played it smart and he held Deontay Wilder, but that's due to experience because he knew he was still hurt and he knew Deontay Wilder was still dangerous. Okay? Now, he says in the second fight that he will be more reckless. Well, if he's more reckless, that means he'll be doing exactly what he did in the first fight. But according to Eddie Hearn, he'll be doing more of it. And he'll try to hurt you and hit you with something that will take you out early. That could happen in that fight. Okay, that's the thing. If Deontay Wilder will hit you sooner or later, he eventually hits you. You know what I mean? I just can't see 12 rounds of Deontay Wilder not catching Fury. Unless Fury's on his game that much. But due to his last fight, people can see that with their eyes closed. That he's not as fast as even if he was back then. Maybe he's overtrained. I thought he was overtrained. He needs to settle down a bit. But due to his illness, he cannot mentally sit down and relax. It's not in him because he needs that activity to stay active, to keep his brain motivated. If not, those deep, dark thoughts might seep back in. Okay, so I don't think that Eddie's assessment was correct. Okay, so that's my counterpunch on Eddie's assessment. You guys tell me what you think about Eddie's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.